Hi everyone, and welcome to a brand new Trains Are Awesome video. We are at Arlington Park, right in front of a large horse racing venue, to ride Metra's Union Pacific Northwest line. As the name implies, the Union Pacific Northwest line is operated by the Union Pacific Railroad, one of the largest freight rail companies in the United States. Join us today as we take an afternoon train from Arlington Park, Illinois to Chicago's Ogilvie Transit Center. If you love train travel, hit that subscribe button. We upload at least once a week, and this way you won't miss any of our content. The cars we're on today are the classic Metra Gallery cars. We've covered these cars a little bit in our previous videos on the Rock Island District and the Metra Electric District, so if you haven't seen those videos yet, those will provide you with a more comprehensive overview of this unique interior layout. Now, the driver's cab in these gallery cars is located on the second floor, which means that if you're in the front car of this train, you can actually look out the front window and see the passing trains, which is exactly what I did for this video and what I'm hoping to do for a few more future Metra videos. Now, while some Metra lines only have trains running in the rush hour direction, meaning to Chicago in the morning and from Chicago in the afternoon, some of the more popular routes, like the Union Pacific Northwest line, have midday service, as well as trains traveling in the opposite direction of rush hour service. We're currently stopped to let a Canadian Pacific train pass in front of us. This train is also using tracks that are used by Metra's North Central service to Antioch, Illinois. Because it is a weekday afternoon and we're headed into Chicago, we are on one of those reverse rush hour trains. And so we will see a lot of trains heading west on the two tracks next to us. The Union Pacific Northwest line is a 3-track line, with the outer 2 tracks being used for local services, as well as some trains that skip a small number of stops, whereas the middle track is used in the rush hour direction by express services, which skip a large number of stops. In this video, I'm referring to all trains that skip a number of stops as express services, unless it's only 1 or 2, like the train we're on today. Even if these trains aren't using the middle express track and stop at more stations than the real expresses, for me it's just more helpful to refer to them as express. But please be aware that Metra does not refer to their trains as express. When riding with Metra, and really with any American commuter rail system, it is crucial that you consult a timetable before beginning on your journey. Different trains have different stopping patterns, and though it is based on demand, it can seem very random, and the last thing you want is to think you can get on a train at the station you're getting on and to have the train pass through. In terms of ridership, the Metra Union Pacific Northwest line is the second busiest. First place goes to the BNSF line, the line from Chicago Union Station to Aurora, Illinois, and the subject of a video I'm hoping to upload very soon. However, the Union Pacific Northwest line does hold a different record, and that is, it is the longest Metra line in the entire system. From Chicago Ogilvie Transit Center to the final destination, Harvard, is a little over 60 miles. The branch line to McHenry, Illinois, adds another 8 miles to this distance. Like I said before, there are a few stations that this train skips, Gladstone Park being one of them. Overall, the UP Northwest line has pretty good service, but there are some stations where trains will only stop at certain times of the day. Shortly before Irving Park Station, our train crosses the tracks of the Metra Milwaukee District North Line, tracks that are also used by Amtrak's Empire Builder. We are now approaching Irving Park Station. Together with the previous Jefferson Park, these two stations offer an interchange with the CTA Blue Line. As the Chicago skyline approaches, it's time to acknowledge the elephant in the room, that loud clicking noise. That is actually the bell of the train, located right underneath the front few rows of seats. Much of the Metra network is located in quiet zones, areas where trains do not sound their horn when crossing railroad crossings. So the bells offer a different way of warning people that a train is approaching. Now we're at Clybourne Station. This is the last station before Ogilvie Transit Center, and it's where we meet with the Union Pacific North Line to Kenosha, Wisconsin. The station is immediately after the two lines split, and so all UP North trains will run on what for us is the left, while all the UP Northwest trains will run on for us is the right. Here's a UP North train right now. The platforms are also arranged in a V shape. Now we're winding down the last few curves into the Ogilvie Transit Center. At this station, transfer is available to the Union Pacific West Line, as well as Clinton Station on the CTA Green and Pink lines, and it's just across the river from the CTA trains on the loop. All in all, we had a pleasant experience on this Metro line. The air conditioning in our train car wasn't very evenly distributed, so at our seat it got pretty hot towards the end. However, to be able to see the view from the front of the train is such a cool experience that for me it made up for it. We're approaching the last bridge before Ogilvie Transit Center, and this is kind of a famous rail fanning spot. I've been here before and have even uploaded a video about it, but right underneath us are several different Metro lines coming out of Union Station. We cross over those tracks, but because, especially during rush hour, there are a lot of train movements here, it is a great place to catch a picture of a Metro train crossing over a different Metro train. We got a green. Thank you so much for watching today. My goal while living in Chicago is to ride on all the Metro lines, and we already have several more videos lined up for you. So please subscribe to Trains Are Awesome to make sure you don't miss those and any of the other train travel reports that we make. See you next time.